What's going on everybody, my name is Rico, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my channel is about vlogs, series and tutorials. And in this episode of How to Thursday, I'm going to show you guys 10 different ways to create a black and white image using Darktable. And to show you how to create a black and white image, I'm using this image as an example. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the channel mixer module, and we are going to place a destination onto saturation, and then you scroll your mouse wheel button once on the red one, once on the green one, once on the blue one, and now as you can see the image is black and white. Let's undo what we did. And now for the second way how to create a black and white image, we're going to place a destination onto gray, and we're going to drag the red one to the right. There we go, it's a little bit underexposed now, and the same goes for the greens. And as you can see, you can decide how your black and white image is going to look. It looks a little bit different. This one targets the blue area, this targets the green area, which is logical because it's got a lot of green in it, and this targets the red area, which is over in the cabin right here. So this is another way how to create a black and white image. The third way to do this is to use the contrast, brightness and saturation module, which is this one. We're going to create a black and white image by just dragging the saturation into the -1 all the way to the left side, and now the image is black and white again. And the third way how to do that, and that's a bit of a hassle, but it can be done, is to just press one color, drag the saturation to 0, press the next one, drag it to 0, and so forth. Let me, for the sake of this tutorial, speed this up for you guys and show you guys the end result. So let's move on. Now we're going to use the color contrast module, and all we have to do is just drag this to the left. Same goes for the blue versus yellow. And now we have another way to create a black and white image. And the next one is using the color zones module. I've showed you guys this module before. As you can see, if I drag it upwards, things are becoming more saturated, which means if I drag everything down, everything will become desaturated. So let me manually drag everything down. I'm now set on saturation and hue, and as you can see the image is black and white again. And the second way to do this by using the color zones module is to put it on saturation and select by saturation as well. And now we are going to drag everything downwards again. And this module basically means, or this menu basically means, that the brightest pixels are over here and the least brightest pixels are over here. But if I drag everything down, there you go. Now we've got another black and white image, which means we can move on to the next one, which is the color correction module, which is over here. And all we got to do is place the saturation onto 0. If you don't know how to use this menu or how to get this menu, right click on this one and then fill in 0, and there you have it. Now the image instantly becomes black and white. It's one of the easiest ways to do this. And that was number 8, which means we've got 2 more ways how to do this. So let's go to the monochrome menu. Let's just activate it, and there you have it. Now the image is black and white. Another thing that you can do, which is number 10, let me reset it, let me undo it, is to decrease the circle by scrolling your mouse wheel button away from you again. Now the image is still black and white, but look what's happening. If I move this circle around, it is going to emphasize the different colors in the image. So if I place it in the middle, the entire image is being affected. But let's just say I want to emphasize the clouds, the blue areas. I can place a circle into the blue area. If I want to emphasize on something else like the reds of the cabin, I can place it up here. And now you see that it became a little bit more lighter instead of moving it over here, which makes it a little bit more dark. And that's it. Those were 10 different ways to create a black and white image in Darktable. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of it. I guess I'll just see you guys on Sunday again, and until then there's just one more thing left for me to say, which is make love to the like button, consider subscribing if you haven't already, hit that bell button to be the first to be notified when I drop in a video, and until next time, doei!